welcome to another episode of Netball Chat with Sam
and Zach.
This week we thought we'd do something special and do a bit of a Netball World Cup preview.
Very exciting times. This time 4 years ago, where were we?
Sydney.
We were in Sydney. We were at the World Cup.
Yeah. And it's exciting listening to, like, there's been a few people around the traps saying that they're heading over to Liverpool.
Unfortunately, that's not us.
Yeah, not us. But we'll be watching.
Yes.
We will
be watching.
Glued to the screens like this. As I'm sure you guys will.
Every moment. So, what we thought we'd do today is maybe just have a bit of a netball chat about the World Cup pools, teams, a few players, sort of who we think is going to make it through to the finals. Yeah. Let's get started.
Yeah, let's have a look. Okay, so speaking of Australia, so they're in Group A with Northern Ireland, Zimbabwe and Sri Lanka. The Northern Ireland team is coached by Dan Ryan, previous Thunderbirds fame, and has been doing some coaching over in the UK League.
Yeah. Look, I saw them at the Com Games and they had a lot of potential. Those girls. I guess it's just all about like experience, really.
Yeah. You know, I definitely think it's quite an easy pill for Australia. I don't think they're going to be awfully challenged too much.
So let's spotlight in on
Aussie.
on the Aussie girls then. So
I think some of these early pool games are all going to be about giving the girls court time and then setting up those combos and making sure that we've got the legs at the end of the comp. Because if we think about looking at Com Games, well, Caitlin Bassett has 90 caps to her name. She's the most capped player and the captain.
First string goal shooter, Caitlin Bassett.
Yeah.
Our first string goal attack.
You'd have to think it'd be Steph Wood.
Yeah, because of their playing history.
Yeah.
And also Steph Wood's experience internationally, because it does precede Gretel's.
Yeah. I think she'll at this stage still be used as the flair in the team, I guess.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe they'll throw Katie Thwaites into a bit of goal attack. You know, she's been having a bit of a run. So
yeah, that's
who knows?
True. So then we've got I reckon Liz Watson first at wing attack.
Yeah.
Then Paige Hadley at centre. Jamie Lee Price wing defence.
We think about, well, Kelsey Brown used to play for the Sunny Coast Lightning, so really it's Kelsey Brown.
Steph and Bassett would be the best combo because Brown's also there, so Kelsey would probably play wing attack as well. Yeah, you're right.
And then the defence end. You'd have to look at Brantley and Bruce. Or Weston and Bruce.
No, Weston for sure. I think Joe Weston would be playing goal defence before Brownlee.
Yeah.
Brownlee maybe a wing defence even. Or Joe Weston also plays wing defence.
Yeah.
And then Bruce is obviously.
And
And Clow would come on when Bruce is having a Kit Kat.
I guess the Australian League and the umpiring in Australia, lots of aggression. Bruce still gets penalised a lot, lots of aggression. So Courtney Bruce going to be out of play half the time.
Well, in saying that, you could say, well, would that also happen with Gretel too?
Yes. Yeah. Well, that's right. Yeah, she could get a lot more offensive contacts. Yeah.
I mean, that'll be an interesting thing to watch.
And and that's the quality of a good player. Like, can you adjust to the umpiring that's happening on the court?
Yeah. And cleaning your game up when you know that out of play is really affecting your game. But, you know, in saying that, recently we made that comment about Jiva as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Stacey Francis.
Yes. The English Roses
team,
yeah.
So...
and that's right. They've been used to playing in our league as well and our umpiring and our style. So, yeah, it will be interesting.
So let's have a look at Pool B.
As well.
I really feel for Malawi.
Yeah, I know, missing their...
Kamwenda, their graceful shooter. Yeah.
And they've dropped a lot in the rankings, actually, if you've kept an eye on the recent updated rankings. Yeah. It's a bit of an easy one for New Zealand, luckily for them too, because they're doing a bit of a change-up with, Nolene coming in as coaching and bringing back some of the old girls after their horror-com games.
Yeah. So, brought back some seniors like Laura Langman.
Casey Corporal.
Yeah, got to shake off Bailey Mares.
Bailey Mares.
Shake off the old cobwebs.
Yes. Well, that was a huge controversy, I think, over in New Zealand because she only had like a 73% shooting in the ANZ Premiership. Yeah. It was a big surprise, but gives away very little ball. She's a great rebounder, and she's had the experience at that level as well.
And then you've got Maria, who just will pop in and out.
Maria just pops in and gets her toes in, and then she pops the shot. Well, yeah, good thing for New Zealand that they can get a few games under the belt. So they had a recent series, the Cadbury series over in NZ. They played the Fiji Pearls, an All-Stars team, and for the first time televised, the New Zealand men's team. But it was a great opportunity to get some muscle on muscle. And,
talking about aggression.
And I think that's why Nolan wanted to put them up against the men, was to really put them up there. Jane Watson was still doing her pogo stick and getting intercepts.
Pogo stick?
Well, she's like a little pogo stick. She just jumps, and then she gets up and gets the intercept.
I'm thinking about Katrina.
So speaking about Katrina...
Wasn't she going to retire?
Raw Ray, or whatever her name is, her married name. So she's under an injury cloud. So she didn't play in that Cadbury series because she had injuries. So they've taken an extra player over just in case.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think they've gone for fitness and they've gone for experience has been the key thing rather than bringing in any young guns. Whoa, this is going to be the pool to watch. So Group C has Jamaica, South Africa, Trinidad and Tobago, and Fiji. Jamaica are the new world number 2 in the world in the recent updated rankings. Whoa, surprise.
Yeah. The Sunshine Girls. They're looking good. They've got the best shooter in the world. Come on.
Janelle Fowls.
We love that girl.
They've got DDs. They've got Shimona. They've got options.
But Didi is actually not first string.
No. Well, it'll be Janelle. But they'll easily do, in the early rounds, they'll just do a quick switcheroo. She'll come on and still dominate.
Didi's going to be playing goalkeeper.
What if she comes out in goal attack because she's a bit of a moving shooter lately?
Yeah, that's true.
Didi and Janelle Fowler. Can you imagine? That would be just legs and arms.
I love it. So we've got
But so that's probably the only question mark over the Jamaican team. And then we've got South Africa in the team in that.
Okay, so
half. Mawani. Simone and Pumba, as I like to call them.
Yes, that's right.
Pumza.
So they're playing together at Lightning.
Yeah.
And they play internationally together.
Yeah.
It is obviously, without a doubt, from our point of view, that Carla is the best goal defence. We've said it before. We keep saying it. And every week, on paper, the data totally supports that comment.
Yeah, they're potentially the best defensive combo and the most well-trained combo in the world at the moment.
It's just going to be so interesting.
And that's the benefit for this South African squad. They have, so Van der Merwe is the wing defence, who's been playing for the Thunderbirds.
Yeah.
A centre will be Erin Berger.
Well, what's happening with
Bongi.
Bongi
Masoni. Then there's Lanisha Potgieter. Holthausen, who's been there forever. She's a good little mover and a shaker.
Potgieter and
Ina Marie Banter.
Yeah, both who are playing down here as well. Yeah.
So South Africa, look out. I'm on the South African bandwagon, to be honest. I'm flying the South African flag. Carla, Potgieter, I just love them. Bergs, Bongi. Are you excited for the South? Are you excited for your home country? Are you going to be singing the national anthem loud and clear?
No.
What about against Jamaica? Who are you going for? South Africa or Jamaica?
Jamaica.
What? The Sunshine Girls?
Yeah, Jamaica me crazy. Wow.
Okay, Trinidad and Tobago. So.
Okay.
Sam Wallace.
Yeah, babyface.
So the Fiji Pearls, coached by
Vicky Wilson.
V-Dubs. The Pearls were in Australia recently for a 3-week training camp and played some of our Queensland State League teams.
Yeah. You got to put the tidy whities on for that one.
Put the tidy whities on for a couple of training games. And they've got a fairly good team. They got annihilated by the Kiwis in the Cadbury series. So,
yeah.
I mean, they're still going to struggle against Jamaica and South Africa.
Vicky Wilson herself has said that there's probably 2 or 3 girls who've got a lot of potential on that team.
Yeah. I think Jamaica and South Africa will top it, but the top 3 teams go through the next stage, so it'll just be whether they can pip Trinidad and Tobago.
We're keeping an eye out for Fiji to make top 3 in Pool C.
Yeah.
You know, I've got a Fijian husband, so I'm flying the F1J1 flag.
Will you be singing the Fiji flag, Fiji national?
No, I don't know it. I'm sorry, but I do know some of the girls in that team. Okay. So.
All right. So Group C is really the group to watch. What do you think? In final, Group D, host nation England, Uganda, Scotland, and Samoa.
Scotland.
Okay, so.
Samoa.
Shall we talk about the Roses first?
Oh, the Roses.
Wow,
so now the Roses have been pushed down to 3rd in the world.
But they still have the most recent wins over Australia. Just remember that. Okay. They won at the Com Games and they've also beaten them in the most recent Quad Series.
Okay, yes. All right. They also are one of the oldest teams in the competition as well.
Most experienced. Jiva Mental.
Okay. I love how you turn it around to most experienced and I said...
oldest.
The oldest.
Well, they are. Half the team's going to retire after this World Cup.
Exactly. What's the median age? It must be
50.
No.
So Jade Clark is one of the most capped players in international sport, so international netball. So she's got experience coming out of Wazoo. She's previously played in the Suncorp Super Netball.
And we all know that most of the girls in the UK who are in the English Roses, all the good players are playing down here in our international, in our local comp.
So we've got Jade Clark,
Serena Guthrie,
Jiva, Serena, Jo Hutton, Helen Houseby, Chelsea Pittman, Ebony Usuru Brown, who previously Ebony Beckford Chambers, so she loves the double banger names.
Natalie Haythornthwaite,
Gusketh,
Panagari.
There's just so many.
Okay, so let's talk about who we think is going to be playing in the top, like we do with the Diamonds, the top 7.
Helen, Jo.
I think Jo Hutton will play shooter and Helen Elsby will come out in goal attack.
Chelsea Pittman, wing attack. Haythornthwaite might get a run.
It depends. Well, both of them have had injuries this year.
Centre, Serena. Or they might put Jade Clark into centre and put Serena into wing defence.
Or vice versa.
Yes.
And then
Gusketh.
She's a doctor, did you know?
Fun fact every time. And then Jeeves. Fever. Or Ebony. So every time she's out of line, she's like a naughty schoolgirl. I just love it. Like, they've got the home ground advantage. They'll have the crowd going berserkers.
It'll be red and white city, won't it?
Crazy.
Domination. Right.
Then we've got Uganda. So our fave.
Goosey Uganda.
Peace in the shooting circle. They've bumped up and in front of Malawi in the rankings now, so And then Scotland and Samoa round out the pools.
Someone from our local netball has been selected for Samoa, Nora.
Yes.
There's a picture of her on our Insta page, and congratulations to her on her call up for her national selection for her home country. So we wish her all the best.
So
2 S teams in that pool.
yeah, so they're really making it the numbers, really. You'd have to say.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, some of those teams are happy to be there.
Yeah. Oh, and they'll be fighting for places down the bottom end.
Yeah.
Like they wanna come up the rankings as well. So they're the 4 pools. So how it works is the top 3 teams from each pool go into the next phase.
Which is like a preliminary.
The top 3 from Group A will play the top 3 from Group B, and vice versa. Group C will play Group D. So that means Australia and New Zealand will face off in the second phase. Whoa, huge news. But then really not phased by anyone else in that comp. The top 2 teams from that phase go through the semis. So Australia and New Zealand are almost banked to make semis, assuming some rando the country doesn't come out with a surprise win. But Group C / Group D, Jamaica, South Africa, England, Uganda, and then Trinidad or Fiji will have to come up and play all against each other. So they're fighting for a semi-final spot.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
Okay, let's call it. Who's going to be in the grand final?
The grand final. Look, it's hard to go past Australia. I'd like to see an Australia-England final. Australia, South Africa. Imagine that. No, Australia, England. I'm betting on Australia, England final.
I tell you what, I'm going to be disappointed if it's going to be an Australian, New Zealand grand final.
Yeah, I would be a little bit disappointed too.
I would probably not watch.
No, I'd watch.
But I want to see an Australian-England final as well. And my allegiances are going to be obviously with the yellow,
the green and gold.
The green and gold.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm still secretly waving a little red and white flag there for the roses, because it's you know, like, you want to have competition.
So there you are. So make sure you're watching. You can find all the games on Channel 9 Now, and the Telstra app. So
the Telstra app.
This is going to be the most intense World Cup in a while, and with the shake-up in the rankings, with England winning comp games. So this is exciting times for netball.
It is exciting times.
So until then,
get your hot chocks out.
Get your Uggs.
And your green and gold.
And we'll see you on the couch. That was another episode of Netball Chat with Sam.
And Zach.
See ya.
So, did we want to talk about Zimbabwe or Sri Lanka?
I don't know. Well, is Kirby happening on the plane?
I don't know. I think Kirby's passport's up to date.
Okay, good. We won't see it.
We should just flash a picture of a still of Kirby and Sri Lankan player when we post that. Can I just say, as a lady of colour, that pool was very
colourful.
Dark.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Doing South Africa.
Because I get confused with the South African goal defence from the Lightning. Mulwani. See? Dehaney, Mulwani.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you?
Yeah, that's it all.
Well, it changes though. It goes from here to here and then back to a. Serena Bob? Serena Bob's the captain!
Serena Bob is the captain.
That's because Amy Abagazo
Ama Agboise.
Just imagine, like, when they're sitting around, just having cups of tea and just having a chat, eh? Just sitting around having a chat about
Actually,
the Vitality Roses. Boys! We're filming! Boys, downstairs we're filming. Wipe your nose. Go.